everyone, welcome back to Eden's Rose Alchemy. My name is Ashley. I'm here with the message. It's going to be brief, I think, but I was in the midst of channeling something and this came through and I wanted to share it because I know it's going to reach multiple people. It has to, it needs to. That's kind of what the message was, so I'll show you here. I hope this is in the frame. I have no idea. But the card is seeking. The message here. So, to preface this, you have been in an energy for a very long time that's been frustrating. Things feel like they're not working out and everything is being emulated back to you in a way that feels like it's just not happening. Whatever you're doing is just not working. It seems like the universe is almost pointing out to you all of the things that you don't want, and that's kind of been the issue. So for some of you, you may still be in this energy where you're too focused on oh, sweet little bird. That was so cute. You may be too focused on the things that aren't working out and you need a little bit more clarity. You need something to give you perspective. Yes, life happens, situations happen, obstacles happen to point out the things that you don't want, but that isn't to dwell on them. That is to make you aware. It's to act as a mirror. So if things are happening in your work life, know that it's a mirror. You think you're overgiving? Well, you're likely overgiving in more than that area of life. You're likely overgiving in relationships or commitments or whatever it is. So the other message is, once you are able to discern what it is you want, and there are a lot of you who are already in this energy, you've been through the process of figuring out what it is you don't want and realizing what it is you do want. And you have put more focus and more emphasis on that. That is the trajectory that you're on. So now, what you are seeking is seeking you. What you are supposed to be aligned with has the visual that I get is like a pin. You know, when you can find someone's location via a pin. So you have put enough now focus and attention, instead of on the things you don't want, onto the things that you do want, okay? And you're no longer searching and chasing, you're attracting. And what you are seeking is seeking you. So you are now in alignment with, focused on making a straight line, a beeline to, just like she is here. She's diving down into the depths of something that she wasn't able to see, but she has her goggles on. And she knows where she's going, okay? I don't know, can you see? Oh goodness. This is kind of the message here. You know, whatever efforts you are making towards being that version of you that is doing more of what they want, even if things are kind of failing. Like, I have a friend of mine, she's going in for a job interview and she's curious whether or not this is going to align for her. And this was sort of when this message was coming out, and I felt like I also needed to share it with more than one person. But it doesn't have to be job related, but say you have opportunities kind of making themselves available to you. Just because something may not work out, it doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. This card, this reading, this is telling you right now, you did it. And for those of you who are still sort of stuck in dwelling or wallowing in the things that are not working out, I encourage you to just rephrase those. This always happens, this always happens, this never happens, into things that better serve you. Because this will be then the energy that aligns with you. Yeah, so anyways, that's the message, just the single card. I wanted to make it pretty short and sweet, but I hope this finds whoever it needs to, and feel free to subscribe if you're interested in more of these random messages that come forth. And also if you're curious to see how this channel grows, because I'm pretty curious myself. Anyways, take care, my friends.